fellas? Welcome to the channel. I've got a new toy. Essentially a knockoff Easton-made axis upright splitter. I like to think I saved a buck or two. Well, actually I know I saved a buck or two, considering what an Easton-made axis is going for right now and the lead time. Couldn't wait and didn't have the money for one, so found this local shop in Binghamton, New York, put it together. It's quite a rig. Obviously foot pedal operated, upright splitter. I haven't put anything on this table yet that has slowed this thing down, so I'm impressed with it. I wanted to show it off a little bit, honestly, because paid a pretty penny for it, but I really like it. So I'm gonna make a video. I've got some nasty knotty cherry here. It's all cut a little crooked, so hopefully it stays on the table. We'll get through this. Then outside the door I have a ton of maple stacked that we will fill this IBC tote up with, hopefully to the brim. Grab the tractor, pull it out of here. I will do a time lapse and I'll time it. We'll see how fast this thing is. I'll show you a little bit how accurately you can cut, make pretty firewood with, and yeah, you might be asking why we're in the garage. Well, in my infinite wisdom, or lack thereof, I did not take a measurement before I picked it up. This thing's over 7 feet tall, and unfortunately, my header in this garage is 7 feet. So I wasn't gonna let it sit out in the rain. So it took a little bit, but we got it in. You might see there's a little bit less air in these tires to save an inch or two, but we ended up actually having to tip this with the tractor bucket. This thing does weigh, I don't know, somewhere around 1,200 pounds. So it's a little scary. I had to go past the tip point to get it in here. All its momentum was pulling forward. It actually pulled my tractor a little bit. And the first thing that would hit the ground would be this hydraulic cylinder, and I'd be out quite a bit of money. So it was a little nerve-wracking to get it in here, so we're going to keep it in here until the barn's built, and then we can get it outside. So it works good. Alright, here we are about 30 minutes later. I've got about 3/4 of this tote full. Like I said, it's the first time loading into this, so I wasn't sure what's going to fit. Obviously I just threw it all in. I didn't stack it nicely because I'm going to take everything, go to where I store my wood, and make it pretty. Put it in a nice pile. Took about 30 minutes. Keep in mind I did run out of gas because I'm a poor planner, so I had to run over, get the jug, come back, fill it back up, turn the machine back on, and get back to splitting. Also, I'm splitting this stuff real small, like I said before. I mean, some of it real small. This isn't what I'd be doing in my house. If I was splitting wood for myself, I'd probably just have these, some of the smaller ones, maybe have them twice, and be good with them, burn them all night. So that could save some time. I also don't think I'm at peak efficiency with this machine yet. You can set the return to different heights based on what you're splitting. Right now I'm doing 16 inches, so I've got it set to about 17. I'm stepping every time for the pedal. I think I should lower that so it's right off the ground. I can just rock my foot, save some time. But it's comfy. My back doesn't hurt at all. That plate right there on that, the work table is at 34 inches, so it's perfect. It's right at my belt line. And I like the thing, man. It's money. So I'm going to go over, get the Kubota, pick this thing up. Actually, I'm going to throw the cherry on top first, get this thing full. If I'm going to be running over to where I store my wood, we'll get it stacked and we'll see exactly how much wood this was. So I went to grab the tractor to grab the IBC tote, but I never finished stacking yesterday. So I've got a full load of cherry on the back of this carryall, probably about a face cord. I'm going to stack it right over here because it is extremely wet. All the snow melted and driving this across the lawn is leaving some ruts. So I want to get this weight off of it, make one trip, get the IBC tote, bring it back here. All right, we got it stacked with a little help from my boys here, just under a face cord. So good to know this thing holds about a face cord. I think with that wheelbarrow we have back in the garage, that top this right off and be good to go. So I will grab the forks, go grab the IBC tote. We've lightened our load. So as I said, it was muddy. Take a peek here, just how muddy it is. Yikes. Well, that's as close as I'm getting to this wood pile without making too much of a mess. So I'm not going to have a way to measure this exactly how much it is. However, I'll do my best to estimate, let you guys know. Alright, so here's where that got us. The IBC tote is empty. All that maple is stacked here. We're not quite 4 feet high, but keep in mind from post to post here it's 10 feet. So your typical face cord is going to be 4 feet by 8 feet by 16-inch pieces of wood. This is longer. I would say we're somewhere between half a face cord and 3/4 of a face cord in that tote. Sorry, I don't have an exact measurement for you guys. Keep in mind we are bros, not pros here. But I'm using this old fence line here. I've got these posts that I can use as support so I don't have to build any. I've got some cover here. I would like to get sunlight on this wood. It's at metering at 18% moisture content right now. I'd like to get that a little lower. Just the bark's still on, there's still some moisture in there, so I don't want it to be sizzling when somebody throws it in their stove. So we're gonna have it sit here for a little bit. I'll come back and periodically meter it, see when it's closer to 15%. We'll see how long that takes. There's no sun back here. The wind does whip. Southwest is this way, so the wind whips right through here. Should help to dry this out fairly quickly. We have some cover. I'm in the pines right here, so not too much snow. We'll get back here. It is February, and this was cut June, July of last year. I just split it obviously now, but it was cut and bucked up in June or July. So that's all I got for you guys now. Check back and we'll see when this gets down to 15%. Thanks.